Okay. Okay, so recording all okay. Okay, good evening, members, and welcome to another season of Bursa Thrive. Okay, so we have known for last week, okay, US has been dropped into technical recession. Okay, but however, the market react differently since the CPI dropped to 9.1 when the inflation is on the up quite highest in 14 years, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so after that the S&P 500 has been dropped. Then when it dropped to then will come all the support to reverse it out and is on the ways rebounding. Okay, so for stock market, a little bit different with finance. Okay, so because finance is all talk about your recession, people, consumer, everything. Okay, so how the consumer confidence index. Okay, so and the inflation of housing, all the US housing sales. That one is a financial. Okay, so when come to a stock market actually only refers to one thing is called the ultimate, the money flow. Okay, the money, where the money want to flow in, no matter how bad the situation is, or no matter how certainly maybe war happening. Okay, but if the money continue flow into the market, there will be a no drop in the market one. Okay, the market only see one only. Okay, this one, no matter how your because only the because your financial data. Okay, so will be affecting the money flow into the market. Okay, so if the money want to flow in, no matter what is the your financial data is, the market sure will have a bull run. Okay, so now I think that based on the domestic security holding. Okay, actually this one is more on how to say actually is more on the QT and QE. Okay, so for market, the most important thing is the money. Is it the money flow in or flow out? Okay, that means the QT is very important. Okay, what I have collecting the data. This is a domestic security holding. Okay, so from March in positive, then he come to a QT. Okay, this is supposed to be a QT that is as promised by the Fed. Okay, during the early of year. Okay, around March, something like that. Okay, so they want to start with a estimate about 60 billion. Okay, to retreat back from the market. But however, May, June, and July not even hit this target at all. Okay, and this one also actually quite far. Okay, just only I think we're quite far from the target they're going to be. Okay, so and based on the market situation right now, I think the next week data come in, I think here will become a positive. Highly become a positive already. Okay, so when you are when the Fed is ready to QE again, either he's official or not official. Okay, whether he say or don't say. Okay, so as long as the money is really go into the stock, so the money will the stock market will have a mini bull run. Okay, but however, this one is a little bit dangerous situations whereby we do not know how far this bull run will go. But I best guess is might be once he touched this 200 MA, there might be a pullback. Okay, it's not a pullback. It's just like something like this one. Okay, something like this one. Okay, so this is because if when come to a July CPI, that means will be around 10 of August. Okay, 10 of August will be the announced date for CPI for July. Okay, so if CPI July end up 9% or 8.6%, I do not know how the market will react. Okay, because if it continue like this, the financial will be continue suffer then the later on all the consumer confidence okay, home sales and the job creation, I think they will be turned to drop again. Okay, so once have here will be a very important indicator here. Okay, because for money to flow in, if you want to continue to run, I think there's a certain level. Okay, so it can how much money you pump in also, it might be hard to achieve back to this level, except your financial situation give some backup. Okay, so because if your money is continue flow in, you go to save the market without saving the save the real economy. So people will suffering. Then this one has been go for a political problem already. Okay, so but however, I think the Fed will now focus on the save Biden politics first. That one is the first priority. Okay, then I think by August, September, we should be having a small bull run. Okay, a bull run just means that it's not like having something like the continue up of straight line. Okay, so usually they will come out and zigzag and go up and zigzag like this. Okay, so like a zigzag like this is on the way moving up. Okay, so we should see a continuous of a volume coming in. Okay, the volume must be coming in, and only the nearest is 10 August will be the crucial date. After that, there will be a no more, because FOMC will be stopped for a summer holiday before coming back in 20 September. Okay, so I think US Fed also will buying time, see, because they already have a 2.5, and then earlier had increased 0.5 and 0.75 for 2 times. Okay, this is already for 2 times. So they are hopefully this 1, 2, 3, 4 of a high the interest rate increase will slow down the CPI. Okay, the inflation is coming in. But however, as I said earlier, every time US try to do something with their inflation, China will come out with them short supply. Okay, so activity like China is expected contract unexpectedly in this July over this COVID case. Okay, so I think China will continue use the short supply, because when you have short supply is unable to cope up your money. Okay, is smaller with your value of money, so then your inflation always will keep at the high side. Okay, as long as supply is lesser in the market, most of the time you will be continue to make the CPI is on the way on the high side. Okay, if CPI can just maintain, let's say 7% for another until end of the year, I think average. Okay, so this one will be a very big trouble already. Okay, so once because when you have inflation, okay, your salary, a lot of workers will demand to go up. Okay, once the salary go up, your product pricing, your product price is already no matter your oil drop or anything. Okay, your product already count in this salary inside. Okay, so your price for your product will also increase. Okay, so it become like a circular. Okay, so salary need to demand up, then after that salary you up, your pricing of your product selling become high, then your purchase power become weaker. Okay, so the whole things if prolonged for too long, it will be not good for our economy. Okay, so this one is not only for US, actually for Malaysia is the same. Okay, but however, with a high in this current situation, okay, so market unlikely to have a big drop. Okay, so because in the near come a lot of data that is quite a dangerous one It's already reviewed out, but the Fed still continue pumping the money go inside. Okay, so now we are in a very big QE, might be going back to a QE. Okay, so if QE continue, this one will have a rebound. I think the max is going back to here. Okay, even though a lot of predict saying that S&P 500 will go back to 4800 Morgan Stanley. Okay, so but however, Bank of America still maintain 339. I think that their target. Okay, so it's not far away from away now. Okay, so for invest in a market for this US market continuing, we are seeing this one is look like this one is when we are focused on a Wyckoff structure. Actually, we are in the process of down slope rebound. Okay, so actually we are in this pattern. Okay, so now we already see here we are in this zone. Well, now actually we are in if I make it bigger, for wait, I just focus on the actually this material is for the Wyckoff structure training one. Okay, but I just want to show a little bit how we justify the pattern using a Wyckoff methodology. Okay, so Wyckoff methodology, you can see here actually we already bypassed phase C already. Now we are already in phase D. Okay, so in phase D, there is a unique that is after you break up here, you need to have a pullback. Okay, so this is one thing that we are waiting for. And when you go back to the chart, okay, you can see we are in here. This is already on the upper trend, and we are breaking up the upper part here. Okay, so we are already now in phase D. Okay, so this one's supposed to be touched back here before another rally up. Okay, so now we are trying to catch if you talk about short term, will be a target to short is for the long term, short term. Okay, so because a stock need to come down first. Okay, then for futures market, you need to see a high volume first. Okay, why? Because we know that this area is supported by the Fed, and this Fed now in long position. Okay, long position, that means they are buying. Okay, they are buying. Okay, that for the stock to continue moving up. Okay, so they will be keep on buying. Okay, but until what is the point that they need to U-turn down is when they are they are going to close their buy contract. So to close a buy contract, they will go for a short. That means go for a share, sell it down. Okay, so if continue, no one go when he want to short from buy to sell, someone need to buy from them at the high level here. Okay, so if you continue seeing no high volume, such a high volume like this, let's say you continue a volume go down one like this. I think the stock will be single sideways only. It won't drop first. Okay. However, we also besides seeing a daily chart, we also need to see on a weekly chart. Okay, weekly chart develop is quite good. We already now at the come back to this. Last time is a support, now become a resistance line already. Okay, so the important thing is we need to know that the volume at least need to go back to here. Okay, go back to this level. You can see this level. Actually, this is the two major smart money is moving. Okay, so example, you can see here like a SP, but it's in a high volume. Actually, they are in the position of turning to short. Okay, so from here also, when you have a stock going up, not stock, it's a future. Stock and future is different. You see differently. Okay, for stock, if you have high volume at a high here, actually also have some hidden selling. Okay, but for futures, we need to know where the thing switch to short position. Okay, so example now you can see after, if you are using a trading view. Okay, so you can switch to this we call it a volume profile. Okay, volume profile. Actually, this volume profile is not is a free indicator. You just go into your indicator, then you go to click the technical, then you go to volume profile. There is a few here. Okay, so but usually now we are using a theoretical volume bar because we need to see the bar by bar. Okay, after you active this one, the bar by bar one, okay, you can see, you pay attention on this area. You see this area, okay. For stock to turn, this so-called concentrate volume need to go up. Okay, need to be that means next few days you're supposed to see something like a LC again, but the bar is on the upper side. Why we need to see the upper side? Because we know that here is all the smart money is already buy at this area. So for the things to turn, the smart money need to pass this money, smart money position to pass to retailer. Okay, retailer need to take the position. Okay, because if not, if the holding certainly drop back, then smart money don't earn anything lah. So not that smart lah. Okay, so cannot be like that. Okay, smart money will not do like that. Smart money will make sure the things is plus some news, maybe in last coming week, the news might be a very rosy one. Okay, the promising that, okay, the cover or whatever, all the bad news. Okay, make sure the retailer need to abandon their short position and go for a long position. Okay, so once this thing has been changed up, that's you need to be careful, because the price sometimes will be moving up a little bit before it form a very clear upthrust. Okay, well, when you form a really clear upthrust, okay, that's the point of pullback, and a major drawback is start. Okay, but however, because we are in this position, okay, so if you catch this drop, that means you are in short position. When you are in a short position, this one is not a very long holding one. Okay, because when he's dropped back here, when you suddenly see a SP with a high volume, that means the smart money just take their profit here and come back here. They need to support back the market. Okay, so smart money is if the smart money really is because it's more controlled by the Fed. Okay, so they need the stock to going out one. Okay, the stock also need to going up. Okay, so they drop, they also need to take back their money to refill and go up some more. Okay, so for a very short term, you can look for week for the sign of weakness to short, but long term, not long term lah. Is talk about until September lah. Until September, okay. Or for these 2 months, you may target for long. Okay, so this is some setup for the Wyckoff. Okay, for Wyckoff structure. Okay, then we come to this S&P 500. Okay, when you have a head for this one. Okay, so that then we need to see how the next week go. Hopefully we don't see too fast the volume become high. If the volume is too high, then you need to be start to go for a short already. Okay, so they say I think this one will be go up and touch this one and go out some more. Okay, until September. Okay, so until September, likely this one will continue back to a very good amount. I think it's here around 4,600 4,600 for S&P 500. Okay, so however, if all this consumer or all this data become very not good, become very bad. Okay, so the chances for it to drop heavily for around come back to here will be something is likely, because it might happen something like this. Okay, it will be happen something like this to be dropped because you are doing a safe here. The things might be a drop quite sharp. Okay, so for this year, I think 2022, trading is not that easy. Okay, so it's not that easy. Because a lot of situations might be not really favoring us. Okay, so better be careful when you are in a trading position. Okay, so this is about S&P 500. We will move to Hang Seng Index. Okay, Hang Seng Index also we are having this, we currently in this pattern. Okay, oh sorry. Okay, so this one I'm putting back first. Okay, so we are in this mode. Okay, we are in a upwards mode. Then certainly the hit this one now is on the way drop. Okay, it's on the way drop. Okay, so this is actually this one, actually this slide actually is a four major Wyckoff pattern. Okay, a lot of stock will be fall into this four category. Okay, only a minor some stock did not fall into this category. Example like Malaysia. Okay, we have a W or U-turn. Okay, this is something that is different from the Wyckoff one. Okay, so now this one later we'll go to Malaysia. We'll go to Hang Seng Index first. Okay, Hang Seng Index now is have a upward stroke. Certainly now they change structure. Okay, when you are seeing this structure, actually I try to put side by side lah. Okay, so will be a much more easy to have a compare. Okay, so this is the Wyckoff. Okay, so you can see here in stock. Okay, it worked quite similar. Okay, you have a few touch, then after that you pull back, drop, and you can see here this position. Okay, this position is almost a match, but sometimes because this line it will become not identical. Okay, so this line and this line. Okay, so this is a Wyckoff. Just want to illustrate this is like the support. Okay, this is when it's dropped down, that means it's like a fail of support. Okay, fail of support only. Okay, so what we are seeing here, actually you can watch this volume, compare this volume. Okay, so you will be sometimes you will be puzzled why have a high volume push out, why the stock drop one. Okay, this is because you need to always think that long position and short position. Okay, so smart money need to push out here to short. Okay, they need to sell to retailer more higher price. Okay, when the retailer take their position and buy, okay, so they're already in short position, then come to here already, the smart money already earn money. Okay, so that's why in a Wyckoff chart, okay, you need to make sure the correct position, the correct volume here. Okay, you can see here you also have a 3 volume high. Okay, so this is something that is happening now in a Hang Seng Index. Okay, but however sometimes it's not that always feel one. Sometimes they have a rebound here. Okay, just that when we are in this position, when we are betting the thing is rebound, you put your long position. Okay, but once it hit this resistance, hit this support, drop, then you need to cut loss already. No choice. Okay, so that means the recovery will fail, then there will be a continued drop. Okay, so but I think for Hang Seng Index, likely the good support will be hit here. Okay, so I think here will be the end of the drop, and we might see some reaccumulation and restart again to become a next different Wyckoff pattern. Let's say now you are in this pattern. Then later on, when you are in the at the drop already, then you might be go to something like you drop here. Okay, you drop to here, then will be change another cycle. Okay, so because stock is always changing cycle. Okay, something like that. Okay, so you have a changing cycle. How is it going, and all this is a changing cycle. One cycle to another cycle, one cycle to another cycle. Okay, so before the whole thing has been changed, the cycle, make sure you follow the direction. Okay, the direction of the trade is very important. Make sure that you are not against it. If you're against it, then will be a big headache. Okay, so like now in this position now, we usually will go for because it's trade to the trade, this is called trade zone. Okay, it's a trade zone. Okay, so this one you also might be going for long. Okay, so because it might be has some jig up, or and if can take back the resistance, then you have a small recovery here. Okay, however, if you are not ready to cut loss or experienced traders, okay, so make sure now actually don't do anything first, okay, until he can hit the second here, because to hit back here is unlikely, okay. So when you are go for long already here, if he suddenly drop down just straight away, fast cut loss, then wait for the next entrance for long. Okay, so but I think you make China with all these China data say that, okay, so the PMI for later on the monkey pop is coming in, and we also see COVID infected number is getting higher and higher. We did not know in the last later on, okay, because US is going up here to cool off the inflation, okay, but will China create another short supply in the market? Okay, so this one we don't know, because this one is sometimes related to political issue. So this one might be not that how to say, very hard to see in the chart. Okay, chart is not seeing anything. Okay, but chart only can see where is your smart money, the money go. Okay, the money go. Okay, when you are always example like this stock market, okay, and this sorry, in this chart, okay, so you sometimes you can see here the high volume here, okay, it suddenly changed down. Okay, so that means the smart money at this high volume is turned to sales, okay, turned to short. Okay, so when you have a high volume, you need to wait until another high volume quite equivalent, okay, only they will have another change direction. Okay, so for now, Hang Seng will be focused on put warrant. Okay, put warrant, and US will focus on call warrant. Okay, so this is the current two market. That is a little bit different now, but I think no matter how, I think also this one is not is quite wireless to trade now. Okay, but I just want to show some is the US some US stock is a Microsoft. Okay, so this is a Microsoft, and it's a Apple. Okay, these two actually is a Nasdaq is very good. Very, I can say this very giant. Okay, in Nasdaq. Okay, so Microsoft and Apple is already hit to here. This actually this is 200 moving average line. Okay, so for giant, not giant for a very like a blue chip stock. Okay, so usually the rebound usually will go back to a 200 MA one, very likely. Okay, so Apple also like this. Okay, and Microsoft, I think will also having a same pattern. Okay, so no doubt for the next I'm seeing this stock not a recommended buy or sell here, just sharing how to read the chart only. Okay, so from here until the 200 MA will be about another around 5% up. Okay, so usually stock before anything let's say coming month is disaster. Okay, they also will branch out one before they drop. Okay, so I think this one also will branch out before they drop. Okay, so that's why I'm myself, I have enter around here. Okay, so now I let the profit run already 7% now. Okay, so but Microsoft, this one is something that because it's not a penny stock, so when you are in allocating of your capital of investment, so this one might be because it's a more solid company, okay, so then you can allocate more capital to invest. Okay, so but this is not recommended for buy lah. Okay, so or sell this stock, but just I see some chart in this opportunity in this area, and I think you coming to this area. Okay, because the same thing is already happen in Apple. Okay, Apple is a little bit crazy because it's shoot up more higher. Okay, so that's why this one might be, I think, will be shoot up more higher before have a correction. Okay, so but Apple still got a lot of a competitor. Okay, but for Microsoft, I will be more comfortable. Okay, to keep more a percentage of investment here, because Microsoft, there is no much competitor for their Microsoft Office. Okay, so I think everyone is using, even though you buy a new computer straight away that come with the package, Microsoft Office 360. Okay, so I think this one is unlikely, even though you have a drop here. Okay, they are earning, but I think this one will be recovery back one. Okay, so this is a little bit about Microsoft. Okay, so I will keep on going to our back to Malaysia. Okay, so Malaysia one also very excited also. Okay, so America have a party, we also have a party again. Okay, so but however, we need to pay attention on the volume. Okay, so you can see here the volume here. Okay, so one thing that you need to pay attention in Malaysia pattern is a little bit different. Okay, so you can see on 26, this one 28, 27, 27, 29. Okay, so you will realize that every month end the volume shoot up. Okay, the volume shoot up every month end one. Okay, so very month end one. So you need to pay attention on, because why? Because Malaysia market is a little bit different. They are, even though if you see the, if you continue see the, why are you asking for buying? Okay, so when you are seeing the open contract, okay, so you will always see our Malaysia one all flat one. Okay, so all flat one, because every early of the year, sorry, early of the month, the smart money is already positioned a number of short and long. Okay, both also they have. Okay, so they will control wherever they need, and for the market to move out or move down. Okay, so that's why you see a lot of volume coming in like this. Okay, but however, what I want to show you is here actually you see the difference. Okay, so usually when you are preparing for actually how much control is, you need to see the difference between these two bar. Okay, like this one is a 50-50. Okay, so when you have a control of like this one, that means the whole market is going, next coming is likely to correction back. Okay, so you can see here every time the market, I score it a little bit longer here. Okay, so when you have a correction time, when you have a very unlikely the second bar is a lower one. Okay, so example like this one, you have a high here, then the second bar subsequent come lower, then straight away come to a correction here. Not a market big correction, is just only like a pullback. Okay, so when you are to have a correction coming. Okay, so but however, sometimes they also play something that is out of control. Okay, like this one, certainly you have a big drop. Okay, so but we also know that during this big drop, okay, is really happen is because of US have certainly the CPI coming. Okay, give them a surprise. Okay, that's why our market also crash down. Okay, so when you have a crash down here, then but our market is already start to recovering here. Okay, then I think that we might be testing back this resistance. Okay, 1524 in the near term. Okay, if US, I think from September until October, I'm sorry, from October until September, okay, is in a good mood to going up, I think Malaysia will hit back this one. Okay, because all rebound need to go back to 200 MA one. Okay, it's a 200 MA one. Okay, so but for a market, it did not move in a straight line lah. Okay, so there will be something like this, a drop. Okay, if you want to trade short, make sure it's a short term. If you go for a longer term, okay, better wait for the pullback, okay, to catch the pullback to ride the recovery rebound. Okay, so other than you can use the futures market to trade, you also can concentrate to use the put and call warrant in the structure. Okay, so once you have this one a rebound, actually I'm here. I have set up this one. Okay, so actually I have do analysis of Macquarie and Naga and Macquarie warrants. Okay, all this is a 30 component stock in KLCI. Okay, so because for index to go up, okay, for index to go up, all these things, the component will go to rebound. Okay, example, myself, I'm now and earlier I have already focused in the Naga. The Naga I have saying this coming this rebound in last I think last two episodes of Bursa Thrive. Okay, so last Friday is already starting the engine. Okay, so we might be seeing that the rebound is likely might be going back to this 200 MA1. Okay, I'm seeing likely like if the America did not spoil up the party, okay, from August to September during their re-elections of John Biden. Okay, so if everything is good, I think Malaysia will also follow the party to follow the good news, and I think we will be rebounds here. Okay, so for let's say example for if you are investing the mother share is up to here will be about 8%. Okay, and the capital is quite big, like if you want to invest. Okay, so but if for me, I already invest during this area. Okay, so I have a key accumulation during here, but this is not a recommendation buy lah. This is only I want to show you the chart. Okay, so because the chart is quite good actually when you are seeing the direction of the when you have a downward slope come to here, there is already like a stop. Okay, so here like a stop. Okay, here got we are hopefully certainly have some crazy horse like this lah. Okay, so if you have a crazy horse like this, then it will be very good lah. Okay, so I also target to take profit around this 200 MA line. Okay, so I see when we are switched to a weekly chart, okay, so for the Naga pattern, a lot of time there will be some rebound, even though this is in a drop direction. Okay, so there will be in this upper line. Okay, so if he rebound to here, certainly we see a uptrust, then cepat take profit lah. Okay, so sometimes this stock because the Naga up, KLCI will also up one. Okay, so this is carries a certain weight to the index. Okay, so because it's one of the component. Okay, so if this one is too heavy to invest, actually we can go for all this call warrant. Okay, call and put warrant. Let's say example like this is the Naga. This one I also keep some. Okay, so this is come from a Macquarie. This is the Naga C1H. Okay, so later on this list, when this list is already been complete, I will share to the members. Okay, I will share to you all. Okay, so you can pay attention when a short recovery is coming in. Okay, if you are investment, let's say invest in Nari or Maybank, something like this. Okay, so this one sometimes is too heavy. Okay, 8 ringgit. So sometimes we might be maybe start with only 10K capital. Okay, so where we put our to gain a very good let's say 20% of profit. Okay, so this is what we will focus into all these call warrant. Okay, but however call warrant, Naga warrant, I found is much more better compared to Macquarie one. Okay, so because I see there is a lot is quite long only expired. Okay, until next year they are in expired. Okay, so and some of it like I already highlight the green color one. This one is already quite near with the mother stock. Okay, let's say example like we are now Nasdaq is coming into to rebound. Okay, Inari actually is look attractive. Okay, Inari now if you are seeing a daily chart, sorry, weekly chart, and you use this put it until here. Okay, so you can see here we have already formed a SP rebound into this trade line. Okay, this is the trade trade zone. Okay, so for members that I already attend my the Wyckoff structure and So you should know that this is the trade zone lah. Okay, what is mean with the trade zone? Okay, so when you have a trade zone like this, okay, so that might be a move a little bit, and before it's going to break up. Okay, now you can see here in Inari in close at Friday is at 286. Okay, we are already closing in 286. Okay, so when you are comparing it 286, okay, now your Macquarie one is 24, and Naga Warren one is 3 ringgit. Okay, so it's quite near to your the exercise price. So that means they already call in money. Okay, that means your warrants is already not a zero value. Okay, so when you are trade this one, plus you have until December, and this one is quite responsive also. When you have a very good change on Inari, the core warrants will be also moved in the parallel lah. Okay, so that's why we may start to pay attention like Axiata. Let's say Axiata, sorry, Axiata. Okay, when you're looking into Axiata, okay, weekly chart is already show some rebound is coming in. Okay, so when you have switched back to a weekly chart, you can see the thing is already has a little bit sorry, I bottom over. Okay, so a little bit here is quite about 2 weeks of accumulation before it's coming in. Okay, so then you have a 200 MA is here. Okay, even though there is some of the stock the core warrant, the exercise price is far more higher. Let's say example like this one now is in 2 ringgit 87 cent. But if you are go look into the Axiata, the Naga warrant offer one is about 4 ringgit. Okay, so all these things is mean that the core warrant is not for keep for long term. Okay, only apply for a short term investment only. Okay, so that's why this one the list once ready, I will share in the members. Okay, so then you can act accordingly lah. Okay, so this is one thing I found out we can benefit how to get more profit during a small rebound on KLCI. Okay, so because KLCI now in Friday suddenly hit uptrust. Okay, so this one might be pullback is coming in for next week. Okay, so because we did not know that when, because the things won't go very straight line when I said like this one also straight away down. Okay, so usually there will be have some red bar coming down, then suddenly go up higher, go down a little bit, go up higher again. Okay, so if you think that the index is too volatile for you to trade in the futures market, then you can prefer go to trade the component stock. Okay, if you think that component stock still found that a little bit too expensive to trade, then you go for core warrant. Okay, so this is some option that I'm thinking that you might be able to benefit lah. Okay, so this is a little bit about saying all the major index. Okay, now we go back to the next agenda. We will share on Trade VSA 360. Okay, so we already see here the foreign fund is coming in. Okay, foreign fund is coming in. Okay, and we see that technology stock is also reacting. Okay, so we know that US going to ban certain of chips that you are purchased directly from China. Okay, so okay, so China need to come to somewhere and change the package, then change the name, become made from Vietnam, made from Malaysia, or made from somewhere lah. Okay, so I think technology stock has been will have some shining back, because I see technology stock also already suffer quite long, and earlier this year. Okay, in the earlier this year, the whole thing has been correct until how many? The lowest goal is 40%. You imagine it's dropped 40%. Okay, it's something like top more, but not heavy like glove company lah. Okay, so now actually already back to here. This level also offer 34%. Okay, so I think this rebound is coming. Okay, and when if we are going to draw the trade line, okay, from the upper trade line until now here and below, actually this one to already hit the upper trade line. Okay, so usually when you have hitting a upper trade line, there will be have some drawback, and it will be support again before it fire up again. Okay, so very likely next week we'll see some market pullback. Okay, no matter you in index or in technology. Okay, because it's just have a very sharp look like this, there might be some pullback before anything. But when you come to a pullback, you need to be very extra be careful. Okay, so you look for a sign of strength in the pullback. Okay, so if the sign of strength is not in, better be careful. The rebound might be not happen. Okay, so this is our technology sector. From the sector analysis, we already can see this thing is coming. Okay, so and when you come to the map, you can see that the Naga quite have a big jump here, but we do not know that whether it's continue or not. And you can see the telco also quite coming. And this is Hata. This is actually Hata Lega. Okay, Hata Lega. This is a glove, and any how to say the monkeypox will affect all this glove company. Okay, but this one I think is still is in a short run only. I think not yet move anything yet. Okay, so for this dashboard, usually we will go for screener and see what stock we can look into for next week. Okay, I usually use the buy Pentagon. Then I will go for growth stock or PGTB setting. Okay, so when you're on these two setting, you still can change to, let's say, stage 1 to stage 2. Okay, and middle of stage 2 or bottom for fishing. Okay, bottom fishing is no stock coming in, and stage 1 for stage 2, then you have a Pentag. Okay, so Pentag, when we see it, then we need to do a chart analysis first. Okay, so Pentag is loading. Okay, why no loading? Okay, now sorry, it's a Pentag. Okay. Oh, but this Pentag is because it has been gap up high volume. Okay, so gap up high volume, usually they will have some up and down complex here and move up back. Okay, so in this case it's already get out. Usually we don't take the risk now. Okay, so no doubt that sometimes if you are traders trade breakout pattern one, then I think this one is a good for breakout pattern. Okay, but for I'm usually applies pullback methodology. Okay, pullback, so I wouldn't chase this type of stock lah. Okay, so since there is this one, no, then we need to go back to default and we go for a high volume one. Okay, we always pay attention with something that is a high volume one. Okay, we choose for a Hong Seng. Okay, Hong Seng, you can have a place here and see what is the how the stock going. Oh, okay, good. This one, yeah, you have a good volume here. Okay, but compare this one, this one is a heavy dispose. Okay, so usually when you have this type of a stock, suddenly have a dispose. That means it's the smart money. This one is can a lot of things suddenly they sell and come down here and rebuy back again. Okay, so but however we see here there is some how to say a very look like a good opportunity, because here you have a short term. Okay, short term go up and you have a stock quite likely to go back to. Sorry, I draw the line straight. That straight. Okay, so here might behave something like this to hit here. Okay, so but this kind of stock, if you really want to invest, my personally option is don't trade too high of your capital. Okay, so because this one the base is already is a growing stock. Okay, so a lot of growing stock sometimes they can change wherever they want. Okay, so they can, but definitely this stock can have some opportunity because the volume here is like try to after the squeeze here, then you need to wallop buy wherever have to rebound back again. Okay, so other than stock, sometimes here got a lot of stock. We no need to be focused into all this goring stock. Okay, so we can always choose for like a better one. Okay, so let's say like the MSC. MSC, this one also quite look, it actually is a quite a good company. Okay, so this one is Malaysia's melting, just melting. Okay, so you can see here, this one also is quite better because you have a sign of weakness. Okay, sign of weakness that is called uptrust here. Okay, so you have a 3 uptrust here, but overtake uptrust. Okay, this is called overtake uptrust. Okay, when you have an overtake uptrust, that means this one is a sign of strength. Okay, to check the bottom is already reached. Okay, so for this one, I think it's a much more have a better rebound rate. Okay, so we can go for always in this trade VSA 360. You can always go to click and see what is the smart Robbie putting here. Okay, it's a 6/8. Okay, but however here you have a PE with a trap here. Okay, so this is something that it might be something fishy. Okay, so we need to also alert. Okay, so for this kind of stock, I think the resistance will be, because here you have a high volume drop here. There will be have a thin layer. The thing needs to break up, go up again, and maybe sideways here already. Okay, so if the market is quite bullish, I think this is also quite a stock you can look into it, because if to just reach back here, here is also can give you about come back to this one about 50% of a stock. Okay, so I think MSC is worthy to have a look, and this stock I think have a potential to rebound. Okay, so this is for next week. Okay, so now we when the list, we actually, when you are putting all this filter, okay, will reduce the selecting of the stock here. Okay, so when you have a reduce already, then it will be much more easy for you to have a look at the select the stock. Okay, so because sometimes when the stock come out, got like Lima Bulo, okay, 60 15 something like this, is very hard for you to select. Okay, so but however, all these things like we have seen some here, like metal is got 3 here. That means the metal look like having a rebound back. I think the stock, you can see sometimes when you see the stock, some category of the stock that is keeping in the blue Pentagon buy sector. Okay, so you can see that something is a coming one. Okay, so like this one also Leong Fa also quite look good when you have a volume coming in, but this volume still not above this one, still below. So the make the thing has been discounted a little bit now. Okay, so not saying that this stock is not going to have a rebound, but you need to better to wait until it reach this level. Okay, so when you are analysis this stock, you can go for, you put it here. Okay, so you see this is a high volume here. Okay, so usually they will be hit a resistance here, support, become a resistance here. So you can put a line at here. Okay, so for this stock, they need to go up and touch back and survive. Okay, what he has survived, that means he's on the way to this 200 MA. Okay, so there will be some run for the stock. Okay, so that's why this stock like Leong Huat still need to can pay attention on it, but it's not as good as MSC. Okay, MSC is look much more better. Okay, so but look like the stock also is not much here. I can go for a 18 LC, or we can search for spring. Okay, oh, before I forgot, actually got one stock in the no supply. Okay, this one, when you have a no supply, actually it's quite good to have a look on the stock in the no supply. Okay, so because it is already in a position of changing direction to move. Okay, but however, just that this one has been forming a upthrust here. Okay, so when you have an upthrust, you can go for 30-minute chart to screen down in. Okay, where is the position is here. You can see here when the market up open is straight away buy up. Okay, so but we still need to see more detail. You can change to 1-minute chart. Okay, you can see the entire 30-minute chart. Okay, so if what happened is actually is no activity the whole day. Only after about half an hour, suddenly a super buy come in to mark up the thing. Then after that, it become drop back silent and wait here. Okay, so when you have a silent, it's moving sideways one. Okay, why did not drop back here? Okay, so that means someone is already supported. Okay, someone is already in this position to support from this level to this level. Okay, so someone is already in. Okay, so usually when you are seeing an upthrust, okay, if you are the balik one, that means here go then certainly at the end of the day, something like this. Okay, to create an upthrust, that one is not that good. Okay, that means it's not saying that 100% is no good, but it's not really that fantastic useful. Okay, so but if this type of upthrust is much more better. Okay, because when the earlier the day is straight away buy up and the thing has been maintained. Okay, so for this stock, that's why the system will generate an S for this type, even though you see a upthrust. Okay, so at this upthrust, we can see that because he's hitting the 200 MA. Okay, because a lot of stock when he hit the 200 MA will be have a drop back. Okay, but however, this stock I think has been here. If we can continue moving back to this 200 MA again, I think he will have a chance to breaking out. Okay, so this is also one of the stock that we can pay attention. This is a CP Industrial, and in this CP Industrial, you can go into the detail. Compare the MSC. The MSC, that one is only 6.8, but PE is have a trap there. That means something fishy is there. Okay, so but this one is much more better. The PE is 7.19. Okay, so for such a stock, when you need to analyze the pattern, you can go for a weekly chart. Okay, when you are switched to a weekly chart, this entire stock actually is in the upper slope. Okay, come here, then you go for the upper trend line. Okay, so here actually is already in the weekly chart. You can see here you create a higher low. Okay, the higher low, and it will be have chances to like this. Okay, going out here. Okay, just that this type of stock you can see here the entire moving up slope. Okay, moving up slope is in last year April. Okay, until here you already talk about a year. Okay, a year of moving like that. Okay, so this one I think is not immediate, but this is talk about more to a medium term of a trade. Okay, so however this trade zone. Okay, so here you have a trade zone, and here you develop your trade zone here. Okay, so anything if you come in here, you automatically, if anything's dropped to this line, you become automatic your cut loss. Okay, in stock market, investment cut loss is necessary. Okay, if anything is how to say, is not really look good. Okay, so you may cut loss first, and only when you have a V-shape recovery, always you can re-enter again. Okay, somehow we did not know. It might be create something like this. Okay, or sometimes drop here. Suddenly his rebound, it go down more lower. Okay, so this is a small trade and a risk that we are risking in. Okay, but however, it's look like a very good risk and ratio is quite still okay lah. Okay, so I think this is a two stock that I think is we can monitor for next week. Okay, so and next week I think will be a more concentrate on the index lah. Okay, so we do not know how the US is going in. Okay, but however, I also recommend if you more need to be more paying attention on this index. How to say, it's not index data. Okay, this data, let's say example like the especially the employment. Okay, the employment. Okay, so because now Fed is say that the employment is still very good. Okay, so the confidence level is there. Okay, so make the entire recession might be not in recession. Okay, technically is not, is arguing that he said that it's not lah. Okay, so in the next coming month, I think a lot of data is very important. Then we need to go in pay attention on it lah. Okay, so the trading will be not easy. I can say it's not easy in coming week. Then hopefully we can, in all this volatility, to find some cari makan profit lah. Okay, so now already 9:30 something. Okay, so I will end my Bursa Thrive to now, and have a good rest, and see you next week. Okay, bye.